Here's how I knew Miss Cathy had a servant's heart. Back in March, I had to travel to Sterling Heights to work on a project for our catering summit with the CSS in Sterling Heights. On my drive from Toledo to Sterling Heights, about 5 minutes away from the store, my tire blew on the highway. I called Lisa, who's the kitchen servant heart leader in Sterling Heights, and told her what happened. Miss Cathy just so happened to be there finishing up her shift, but I could hear her in the background say, "Jess, that's just your luck you blow a tire." She then told me to send her my coordinates and that she'd be on her way to me. Within 15 minutes, Miss Cathy showed up on the side of the highway to change my tire. No luck on changing the tire. However, she did wait with me until the tow truck driver showed up to change it. In that time, we were able to talk, laugh, catch up on all the things I'd missed in Sterling Heights in the last year. She then followed me back to the store to make sure I was good and then told me to make it home safely and to let her know when I got back to Toledo. That is just one example of many of how Miss Cathy had a servant's heart. She would literally do anything for her people, give you the shirt off her back, make sure you had something to eat, and make sure that you were good. I'm forever thankful and blessed to have met her and had her be in my life, even if it was for a short period of time. We love you, we miss you, and we will always remember you here at Mission Barbecue.
I met Miss Cathy at the Sterling Heights opening. She was a new teammate. I still a fairly new servant heart leader. This is my first ever store opening, training teammates in prep, and she just happened to be one of the first ones I trained. Normally when new teammates come in, they're kind of nervous, they're shy, they're quiet, fly under the radar, kind of just keep their head down and listen and learn. And Cathy being Cathy, that was quite the opposite. Cathy was very loud, outspoken, asked all the questions, but she also just made everyone feel comfortable. She was very inviting, very friendly. A lot of people gravitated towards her instantly. She just was the kind of person everyone wanted to be around. We will be talking about Miss Cathy forever. Cathy, I love you. I miss you. And see you on the other side.
Everyone was so scared of Cathy, but I wasn't scared of her. I sat right next to her right when we first opened Mission. But I just love Cathy so much. She was a great friend, even outside of work. We'd work 10-hour shifts together and then hang out for another 10 hours, having a good time. And I'm really going to miss her, and I love her so much. Peace and blessings, Cathy.
My name's Aaron Butler, and I'm the GM of Mission Barbecue in Sterling Heights, Michigan. Today, I'm unfortunately, sadly, talking about one of our teammates that passed away, Miss Catherine Perry. Everyone called her Miss Cathy. I only worked with her for 2 shifts. I've only been the GM in Sterling Heights for 2 months, so we didn't have many interactions, but in the interactions that we did have, it is very, very clear why she was a part of the Mission Barbecue team. Her selfless servant's heart and her dedication to the team, to our goal, and to our teammates was very, very apparent. Miss Cathy, she originally went in for a simple, just routine procedure surgery, and they found a mass. When they did that operation and when the test results came back, it was determined that she had a form of cancer called sarcoma. And what's so interesting is that my very first shift that I worked with Miss Cathy was when I got the news. We sat down, and even in us sitting down, she's still in the middle of giving us like news that is life-changing. She's still stopping in between, grabbing trays from customers, interacting with our customers, and still wanted to be able to come in as much as she possibly could. She was going to give her all. It was just awe-inspiring to know that the first things out of her mouth was making sure that the teammates were going to be okay. And even when our teammate appreciation weekend occurred, Miss Cathy was in the hospital, and we went and took some food and some things over to her. Her very first question was, well, how is everything going over there? How are the teammates? Are they happy? Are they having a good time? And that just let me know, just, like at the core of her, what her values really, really were. and she was also a military veteran. She was in the Army, part of the military police, so she also gave to her country, and she was also an administrative assistant for her local VFW. At her service, it was an amazing sight because there were so many veterans and so many former Mission Barbecue teammates that through her life, she brought so many people together. Miss Cathy was a delightful soul and had an amazing spirit, and that will definitely live on through her daughters, Izzy and Allison, who are both teammates. We are, truly saddened to be where we're talking about the loss of Miss Cathy Perry, but she definitely embodied our goal that says to leave a legacy that lasts lifetimes.